All right, first and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well. And a sincere salutation to the Akim pushing his truth and sincerity by rawchaa, qadash. As you can see right here, the title, it says Congress holds hearing on reparations for descendants of slaves. Okay, NBC Nightly News, published on June 19, 2019. Okay, reparations, man. Let's look up this word reparations. Okay, so we can get a better understanding. So Congress is holding a meeting, okay, on whether they should give reparations to the descendants of slaves, man. And we know that the United States was built upon the backs of the so-called Negroes, Latinos and Native Americans. Okay, let's look it up. It's all over. It's going viral. So I saw this and I decided to jump on it. Strike while it's hot, man, because I got hot when I was reading and watching some of the videos. Reparation, the making of amends for a wrong one has done by paying money to or otherwise helping those who have been wronged, right? So they want to pay money, okay, or supposedly, Jake is asking for money, okay, for the wrong that has been done to them, okay, so-called Negroes, and their ancestors, for what has been done to them, the compensation for war damage paid by a defeated state. Okay, but these devils ain't having it, man. So let's get to the lesson, man. Okay, let's play it.
Tonight, Congress is considering the controversial concept of reparations for African Americans, payments or policies aimed at repairing the lingering effects of slavery and discrimination. House Democrats today calling for a bipartisan commission, inviting the journalist whose 2014 article reignited the debate.
Why should the federal government bear responsibility?
If you see that guy, he had, let's go back. If you see Jake,
the debate.
Scriptures.
Why should the federal government bear responsibility?
Let me go back real quick.
The debate.
Why should the federal government bear?
That goes to show you, man, that this truth is coming out. Look at the face of these people, man. They read the article that Jake wrote, and you know what? I'm gonna look into it, man. But this Jake, it's this guy right here. He wrote an article. Okay, let's run it back.
Today, calling for a bipartisan commission, inviting the journalist whose 2014 article reignited the debate.
Why should the federal government bear responsibility for economic and social damages to the descendants of the enslaved?
I think the most obvious reason is because the federal government is complicit in it.
Many 2020 Democratic presidential hopefuls now backing some form of reparations. Most Republicans reject the idea of taxpayer-funded reparations.
I just think we're so far removed from the event.
We've, tried to deal with our original sin of slavery by fighting a civil war, by passing landmark civil rights legislation. We've elected an African-American president.
A new chapter.
You see that devil trying to justify, his people, the Edomites, These Edomites trying to justify themselves, man. Why should the federal government give money to the children of slaves? All right, that slavery is so far removed. Then you got that other guy that said that they elected an African American president, which we know that Barack Obama was really a Hamite. Okay.
In a growing national debate, Jeff Bennett, NBC News, Washington.
Just a week.
Okay, so yeah, that was the video, man. All right, and I'm not going to play the rest of it. Brothers can go back and watch this video. It's called Congress Holds Hearing on Reparations for Descendants of Slaves. Okay, and yeah, so I got a couple scriptures, man. They're willing to be edifying, man. These devils, man. They don't want to come clean, man. And Jake wrote an article and he has some scriptures on it, man. So this guy's probably somewhat waking up, to the truth, all right, of who your so-called Black Latinos and Native Americans are, who are the Israelites, and these white people don't like it, man. It's already hitting Congress, man. It's already hitting Congress. I'm gonna look for the article. I don't know if he for sure, okay, knows he's an Israelite or if that article did have scriptures in it, but from what I saw in the video, it looked like it had some scripture, it had Deuteronomy right there. So yeah, I'm gonna look this guy up, man, and go into it. Maybe I'll do another video on that. But nonetheless, you brothers heard it, Congress is holding a hearing whether, they should give the descendants of slaves money, man. All right. So let's get the scriptures, man. You know, Lord willing this be edifying. This is the book of James 2 and 6. It says, but ye have despised the poor, you know, and Jake, all right, 2/3 of the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans despise the poor. Okay. But you don't know that you are rich, man. You are rich people, man. Rich with in faith, man. Like it says right here. You know, let me start over here. Hearken, my beloved brethren, hath not the Most High chosen the poor of this world rich in faith? That's what the Heavenly Father wants, man. He wants us rich in faith, rich in believing in Him, rich in trusting in their power. Yahawah, Yahawashi, the God of Israel. Okay, not rich in the world. The Lord chose the poor of this world, the rich in faith, and heirs of the kingdom, which He promised to them that love Him. Heirs to the kingdom of heaven. Come on, man. Ain't no money in the world could buy, you know, happiness or immortal life, okay, or righteousness. Okay, so forget chasing money, man. Let's chase this kingdom, which He hath promised to them that love Him. But ye have despised the poor, all right? Because Jake despised being, you know, poor, and they despise, you know, having faith, okay, and suffering. You know, Jake want everything easy. Jake want to be flashy, you know, right now. Okay, but it says, do not rich men oppress you and draw you before the judgment seats? And these rich men are these congressmen, man. Okay, let's look this word up, rich. Rich men. Let's play it.
Strong's G 4145, Plusios. Plusios.
Wealthy, abounding in material resources. All right. Abounding, abundantly supplied. Yeah, these guys got it, man. These men got it, man. These guys are in the White House. You know, they got it, man. They got money. You see this? You know, these congressmen, these wealthy bankers, the elites. You know, all these people in the federal government, they got money, man. You know, they are the rich men that oppress us, man. They're the ones that pass all these oppressing laws. They're the ones that tax the poor while the rich get richer. Okay, and they don't want to, you know, come clean. You know, where's the 40 acres and a mule that was promised to the slaves, man, after they were freed? And we ain't gonna see none of that. But you know, we got something greater coming, and that's being an heir to the kingdom. You know, with Yahawashi. Okay, so rich men do oppress us, man. We are oppressed, man. We are slaves, man. We have to work for them. We don't work for ourselves. You know, we don't have our own land where we have our own animals and live off, you know, the fat of the land, to where we can, you know, everything we grow, our crops, our water, and our houses are ours. No, we have to pay, man, till we die. You know, do not rich men oppress you and draw you before the judgment seats? Let's look at this word, judgment seats. Look at Jake. He's at Congress, man, trying to get reparations for you know, you so-called Negroes, man. Okay, judgment seats. Let's look up this word.
Strong's G 2922, Criterion. Criterion.
The instrument or means of trying or judging anything, the rule by which one judges, the place where judgment is given. Right. Congress holds a hearing. Okay. Judgment is being given out right here, man. Okay. A tribunal of a judge, a bench of judges, the matter judged, thing to be decided, suit case. Right. They're deciding whether they're going to give money out, reparations, okay, for damage done to the descendants of slaves, man. Okay. So rich men do oppress us, man. All right. And who are those rich men? You Edomites, you elites, the wicked, according to Malachi 1 and 4, man. You know, you got your portion in this life. Let's get this. This is Psalm 17 and 14. It says, Salakia, from men which are thy hand, O Yahawah, from men of the world, right? These Edomites are of the world, which have their portion in this life, right? Their portion is in this life, man. Their lot to be police, lawyers, correction officers, you know, sheriffs, to be in Congress, to be presidents, all right, to be in the Illuminati, to be in Freemasons, to run the world and dictate, what you eat and how you live, and the cost of how much oil is, and their face printed on the dollar, and them controlling the media, okay, the TV, magazines, press, the internet. That's them. That's men of this world. You devils, you Edomites, you so-called white men, which have their portion in this life, and whose belly thou fillest with thy hid treasure. They are full of children, and leave the rest of their substance to their babes. Right? Those are the rich men that oppress us, man. They have their portion in this life, and the Lord gave it to them, man. The Lord gave them to rule in this world. They have their treasure. Lord gave them treasure, man. Right now, let's look at this word treasure. It says to be satisfied, be sated, be fulfilled, be surfeited, be sated with food. All right, to have an excess, be surfeited with, enrich. Okay, they are the enriched. They have excess of everything. Okay, and they leave all their stuff to their children, man. Okay, so while the so-called Negroes were in slavery, Latinos and Native Americans, while we're slaves, their children, okay, reap the benefits of them having, be having excess. Okay, so and they're not willing to break you off for what their people did. They're not willing to tear you off for what their forefathers did, man, by oppressing the Israelites. Okay, they leave the rest of the substance to their babes. Okay, you got them saying, "Yeah, we don't think we should give the money back. Yeah, we don't think we should give you anything. It's been such a long time." But it's all right, man, because you're gonna give it up according to the scriptures. We're gonna get our reparations. This is the book of Psalm 73 and 7. It says their eyes stand out with fatness. They have more than heart could wish. Right? You devils have more than heart could wish. Okay. I believe it was in the 1800s, if I'm not mistaken, that the Queen of England, was already worth trillions of dollars, man. Okay, so how much more now? Okay, they are corrupt and speak wickedly concerning oppression. They speak loftily. Okay, they speak wicked concerning oppression. What do they say? That yeah, we Obama, we elected a black man, so we're trying to help you guys out, but really they're not. You know, Obama was a Hamite. He wasn't a so-called Negro. He wasn't an Israelite. This is the one I wanted to get. They are corrupt. They speak wickedly concerning oppression, man. They speak loftily. Let's look at that word loftily. Okay. They joke about oppression, man, like it's nothing, man. It ain't nothing to them, man.
Strong's H 4791. Marom.
Right. Proudly of nobles, right? Congressmen. These congressmen, they speak proudly. There's like this is that situation with slavery that's so far off. What did the guy say? He's like, no one has been alive, okay, that in 150 years that was directly correlated with slavery, something to that effect. Okay, so they're being proud, but their children, okay, have prospered off of slavery. Okay, their children have a head start in the race. Okay, because of slavery, man. You know, they didn't pay the so-called Negro, Hispanic, and Latino American, Native American, okay, to build this country. There's a saying, you work like a black man and you're paid like a Mexican, man. And look at the Native Americans. They sit up on the reservations. Some don't even have plumbing or water or electricity. Okay. And that's because of you Edomites. You guys speak proudly of the things you do, man. You know, This is Ezekiel 22 and 29. Let's get it. Because, hey, man, the word's coming out, man. The truth is coming out. And it's Jake's standing up, man. Jake's at Congress, man. You know, wanting to get tore off, man. Wanting to get some type of get back. Okay. Ezekiel 22 and 9. It says the people of the land have used oppression and exercised robbery and have vexed the poor and needy. Yea, they have oppressed the stranger wrongfully. Okay, this is talking about prophets, man, but nonetheless, man, the people of the land have used oppression and exercised robbery. They have vexed the poor and needy. Yea, they have oppressed the stranger wrongfully. Okay, and this is twofold, man. This is twofold. The people of the land, and the people of this land, they use oppression, man, and they exercise robbery. Credit. You know, um, taxes. They straight take money out of your taxes. For what? Insurance. If you don't crash, why don't you ever get your money back? Car insurance, and have vexed the poor and needy. Yea, they have oppressed the stranger wrongfully. All right. Let's get this. This is the book of Job. Job spoke about the wicked. This is Job 20 and 4. Because this is only for right now, man. We suffer patiently, these devils, man, and their foolery. Okay, but Yahawashi, man, he's coming. Okay, and he's coming to take back everything. He's going to take back his elect from out of your hand, and he's coming to basically get reparations, and we're gonna get into that. It says, knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed upon the earth, the triumphing of the wicked is short. And who's that wicked? All right. According to Malachi 1 and 4 is Edom. Okay, Esau, the so-called white man, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment. Right, man. Okay, the joy of you hypocrites, man, that's for a moment. You devils, that's just for a moment, man. Just for, you're rich just for a moment. Okay, but the Lord's coming back, man, with a great vengeance. Okay, and when you have been spoiled, when you're done spoiling, you're going to be spoiled, man. It's as though his excellency mount up to the heavens, and his head reach into the clouds. Yet he shall perish forever like his own dung. They which have seen him shall say, where is he? Okay. Let me get this. Let me get 19. Because he hath oppressed and hath forsaken the poor. Okay, he has oppressed. Okay, are we not oppressed? Okay, we weren't in chains. Okay, barely 400 years ago. I mean, Salakia, for we're still in chains, man. We're in mental chains now. We're not in metal chains, but we're in mental chains now. Hey, we're slaves, just getting up in the morning, having to go to work for these devils. It says, but he hath oppressed and hath forsaken the poor, because he hath violently taken away an house which he buildeth not. Right? He violently taken away a house which he buildeth not. Did he not take the lands of the indigenous here? All right, the so-called the Latinos from North, Central, and South America, okay, which are Israelites, took in their land, man, violently. Okay, he had forsaken the poor. Hey, where's Gad, man? Where's Gad? Go look at the state Gad's in. They're like forsaken, man. They don't get no help from the government. They live on federal land, supposedly. Surely he shall not. Let me go back up. Let me get a couple key scriptures and then end it out. I want to make it too long. This is Job 20 and 15. It says, he has swallowed down riches and he shall vomit them up again. Okay, he has swallowed down riches, but he's going to vomit them up again. The Most High shall cast them out of his belly. Okay, did not we read in Psalms that the Lord filled up his belly with the hid treasures? He shall suck the poison of asp, the viper's tongue shall slay him. He shall not see the rivers, the floods, the brooks of honey and butter. That which he labored for shall he restore. Okay, so whatever he labored for, he's going to restore it, man, and shall not swallow it down. According to his substance shall the restitution be, and he shall not rejoice therein. According to his substance, according to what these Edomites have, all right, that's going to be the restitution, man. Let's look up that word restitution. Okay, so he's going to give it back, man, and we're going to get into that. We're going to get the real reparations, man. All right. To which is exchange, substitute, recompense. Right? He's gonna recompense, man. He's gonna exchange his goods to us. Okay. We're gonna get into that. All right. This is Job 20:10. It says, his children shall seek to please the poor, and his hand shall restore their goods. Okay. And who's his children? These dudes in Congress, man. These are the ancestors of the Edomites. I mean, these are the descendants of the Edomites, man. And we're the descendants of slaves. Okay. But his children, which are these people, okay, these modern day Edomites today, and these police officers, all right, that are shooting down Jake, the presidents, the Illuminati, the elites, you know, from you peons all the way down to you higher level you devils. You're gonna restore the goods, okay, that you swallowed up from the Israelites, the riches. Okay. Let's get this. This is Ecclesiastes 5:8. Oh, Salakia. It's Ecclesiastes 5:8. If thou seest, Salakia, if thou seest the oppression of the poor and violent, perverting of judgment, okay, and we're seeing it. Look at this. We're seeing it for our own eyes. It's 2019 and this stuff is still going on. Okay. If thou seest the oppression of the poor and violent, perverting of judgment and justice in a province, marvel not at the matter, for he that is higher than the highest regardeth, and there be higher than they. Okay. Okay. So hey man, Yahawashi is higher than these guys, man. Okay, these guys sit up in a high place, man. Okay, they pass all the laws of all the 50 states here in the United States of America, you know, but the Lord, okay, has them in the trick bag, you know, because they're gonna end up paying everything back, man. We're gonna get into it. Let's see. This is Isaiah. Oh, Salaki. Salaki. This is Isaiah 60 and 3. It says, and the Gentiles shall come to thy light, and kings to the brightness of thy rising. Right. So so the Gentiles are seeing the light, man. Okay, and the kings to the brightness of thy rising, man. Okay, you know, even our people that are among the Gentiles, okay, the other nations, they're going to see this light, you know, and the kings of the earth, man, all the heathen shall see the brightness of thy rising, because they're seeing us rise up. Lift up thine eyes round about and see all they gather themselves together. They come to see thee. They come to thee. Thy son shall come from far, and thy daughter shall be nursed at thy side. Okay, so that's what we're seeing, man. Everybody's coming to see the Israelites. Everybody's coming to see Jake for what we really are, man. That's kings and priests. Okay. Then shalt thou see and flow together, and thine heart shall fear and be enlarged, because the abundance of the sea shall be converted unto thee. The forces of the Gentiles shall come unto thee. All right. The forces of the Gentiles. Let's look at some words. Let's look at this word fear. It says, thy mind shall fear. Let's look at this word. It says to be in awe. You see that? To be afraid, to be in awe. Right, because the Lord's coming to do something terrible to these devils, man. Okay? That's one of the definitions, is to be in awe, to be fearful, but in awe as well. It says, it says, and thy heart shall fear and be alarmed, because the abundance of the sea shall be converted unto thee. The forces of the Gentiles shall come unto thee. Look at this word forces. It's chayal.
Strong's H2428. Chayil. Chayil.
56 times it's used as an army, but 11 times it's used as riches. It says strength, might, efficiency, wealth, army, strength, ability, efficiency, wealth, force, army. All right. Okay. So these congressmen, man, they're gonna come and give us their riches, man. All right. They're gonna come and give us, all their gold and everything stored in their vaults, everything that they have hidden. They're gonna give it to us, man. It says, Isaiah 60 and 10, and the sons of strangers shall build up thy walls, and their kings shall minister unto thee. For in my wrath I smote thee, but in my favor have I had mercy on thee. Right, because the Lord's having mercy on the elect. Okay, he smote the elect for a moment, but he gonna have favor on the elect. Therefore, thy gates shall be open continually; they shall not be shut day nor night, that men may bring unto thee the forces of the Gentiles, that their kings may be brought. Okay, so their kings are gonna bring, okay, the forces. They're gonna bring their goods, man. Let's look up this word forces. Salakia. What does it say right here? I think I was looking something up. Right, look at down here. It says what? Ability, hence, Salakia. Ability, hence, wealth, riches. Okay, we read that Job 20 and 15. What did it say? That word kayal is in Job 20 and 15. He has swallowed down riches, right? Riches. Okay, that word riches was used in the Hebrew, all right, in Job 20 and 15. It was used as riches, okay, to acquire wealth. Okay, and these are the scriptures that word hayal in the Hebrew is used as riches. Okay, so that's what it's talking about. All right, just wanted to bring that out. All right, it says, therefore thy gates shall be open continually, and shall not be shut day nor night, that men may bring unto thee the riches of the Gentiles, and that their kings may be brought. Right? They gonna serve us, man. Okay. It says, for the nation and kingdom that will not serve thee shall perish. Yea, those nations shall be utterly wasted. You see that? That's a done deal, man. We getting our reparations. We getting the best of what they got. What they stole from us, basically, because this earth, all right, it belongs to the Israelite man. Okay, under the rule of Yahawah, Yahawashi. Okay, let me get this and close it out. This is Isaiah 61 and 6. It says, but ye shall be named the priest of Yahawah. Men shall call you the ministers of our power. Ye shall eat the riches of the Gentiles. That's plain. It's written there in plain. Let's see that word riches real quick. Just curious to see what Hebrew word is that. Wow, look at hayal, Khan. It's the same word, hayal. You see that? It tells you plainly. The scriptures, hey, this is prophecy, man. Okay, what these congressmen don't want to give up, hey, you're going to have to give it up when the Lord comes back, man. You see that? Wealth. See what's used right here? 11 times as riches. You see that? Hey, that's powerful. We'll just read this and close it out. It says, It says, but ye shall be named the priest of Yahawah. Men shall call you the ministers of our power. Ye shall eat the riches of the Gentiles, and in their glory shall ye boast yourselves. For your shame ye shall have double, and for confusion they shall rejoice in their portion. Therefore in their land they shall possess the double. Everlasting joy shall be unto them. Okay? So the elect's going to have double, man. Okay? They're going to have double than what they had. Because they're going to have the what? The riches of the Gentiles. Okay, so you congressmen, man, that's okay. You know, you've been greedy and you've been violently taken away from the poor. Okay, you've been ruled over the Israelites for long enough, man. But you know, as you can see, okay, the Spirit is being poured upon all flesh, and you're being called out for what you really are: is a damn thief and a robber, okay, and the wicked and a liar and Satan. Okay, everlasting joy shall be unto them. For I, Yahawah, love judgment. I hate robbery for burnt offering, and I will direct their work in truth, and I will make an everlasting covenant with them. You see that? The Lord loves judgment, man. I hate robbery for burnt offering. What's this word? The Lord hates robbery, man. And you devils ain't nothing but a bunch of robbers, man. Let's see. Okay, let's go back. Let's end it out. The point was made. Okay, we're going to eat the riches of the Gentiles, man. Okay, this is, let's see, let's go back. Exit out of here. Where was I at? It says, for I, Yahawah, love judgment. I hate robbery for burnt offering, and I will direct their work in truth. I will make an everlasting covenant with them, and their seed shall be known among the Gentiles. Okay, their seed shall be known among the Gentiles. And what? That's now, man. Okay, the elect is being known. The seed of the descendants of the Israelites, okay, is being known now among the Gentiles, and their offspring among the people. All that see them shall acknowledge them, that they are the seed which Yahawah hath blessed. Okay, and that seed is what? The Israelites, man. Okay, the elect. Okay, the Lord has blessed and has dwelt with Israel. Okay, so I just want to bring this out, man. You know, it's prophecy, man. You know, these devils don't want to give it up, but they're going to give it up, man. All right. I want to say, Barak Yahawah, Barak Yahawashi, Barak Yahawah, Barak Yahawashi, Barak Yahawah, Barak Yahawashi. Shalom.